Hey, look at this.
I do think there have to be consequences for abject war crimes. If you're doing something that is just completely unlawful and ruthless, then there is a consequence for that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief. There's a standard, there's an ethos, there's a belief that we are above what so many things that our enemies or others would do.
What did you just say? That was Pete Hegseth in 2016 in previously unaired footage. Whoever found that deserves an Emmy. But what was that? What did you say? Did you just say that there have to be consequences? You can't just do ruthless shit? That there's an ethos? We're better than our enemies. We engage the right way? Is that what you were saying? And did you also say that our military, it is their duty to not follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief? Did you guys not just make public enemy number one of those lawmakers who made a little video reminding the armed forces that they do not follow unlawful orders? What's that? What just happened there? How is it that 2016 Pete Hegseth understood this, but 2025 Pete Hegseth says, "Fuck yeah! Nothing more badass than a little double tap." I don't get what's happening here. I know that there are consequences to long-term amphetamine use. Maybe someone can let me know if this is one of those consequences. How do you go from 9 years ago understanding how this works, or at the very least how it's supposed to be portrayed, let's be for real, to then in 2025 saying that if our commander-in-chief issues an order, it is per se legal? Well then why did you say that unlawful orders shall not be followed in 2016? That means that it's possible for a commander-in-chief to give an order that is unlawful. They reached out to the Department of War for comment on this clip. And of course, they said he's been very consistent. I'm getting real fucking sick and tired of being gaslit. What is consistent about these things? Every time you show them something, their only answer is, he's been very consistent. He's been very transparent. Okay, but these two things are fucking inconsistent. And then the statement veers left like it always does. What about you guys? And it veers into the territory of, and how about those disgusting lawmakers? How dare they direct members of our armed forces to disobey their commander-in-chief? Babe, that's not at all what they said. All they said was exactly what Pete Hegseth said in 2016. You have a duty to not be a piece of shit. You have a duty to not just be ruthless. You have a duty to disobey unlawful orders. So by you saying that these disgusting lawmakers outright said disobey your commander-in-chief, that sounds like an admission. Are you admitting that his orders are unlawful and you're just mad that someone's reminding the members of the armed forces of their duty? This sounds like an admission, because no one ever said disobey the commander-in-chief. They just said what Pete Hegseth understood in 2016. What is it like to be so devoid of humanity or of like the spark of life? What's it like to be so unanimated by a soul, by anything that makes us human, to the point where you can just do whatever and say whatever if it gets you a spot in the spotlight? Back in 2016, he got attaboys and speaking engagements for saying shit like that. Being the noble warrior, fucking, we have an ethos, we're better than our enemies, we do the right thing, even if it means disobeying our commander-in-chief. And then now the thing that gets him the attaboys is, oh man, you're such a badass, Pete Hegseth. Who's cooler than that fucking nerd? So he plays that up. He plays up the fucking douche canoe. Even though they're completely fucking, like, you're not a real person. You people are not fucking human beings. To be this cheap, have no integrity, no actual ethos or morality or compass of your own, and to literally be a fucking clown just so you can be in the spotlight. How deeply fucking pathetic. These are not real people. The reason they're able to just switch up on their beliefs so easily from moment to moment is because they don't have any. They have no beliefs of their own. They're playing a part 24/7. And like a broken record will just tell you, I'm consistent, I'm consistent, I'm consistent, I'm consistent, I'm consistent. It would be funny if it wasn't so fucking scary.